Right, we are joined today by one of Canada's most iconic drag artists, Jolene Dover. And I suppose we should start right at the beginning. How did your love for performing and being on stage begin?
Can we just go back? Can we go back to the, did you say the most
Most
iconic?
iconic drag artists.
Thank you very much. That's correct. What was the question?
How did your love for performing and being on stage begin?
Okay, I suppose it goes back to when I was a child, really. I was an only child. I was a Gemini, so I had a lot of creative juices ready to come out of me in whatever way it did, really. I think initially I wanted to be an actor, but I was obsessed with EastEnders. I wanted to be a theatre when I was younger. I remember as a child, I used to, like this might be quite old school, but beds used to have two like bases. You take the mattress off, you've got these two like bases. So I used to take the mattress off and then use the two bases as a stage, yeah. And then I'd like make these like stupid little shows, like perform with my mum when I was a kid. So yeah, I guess it started there. And then when I got to high school, you couldn't do drama in my high school as like a subject. There was a drama club that I joined. So yeah, we did loads of productions there. I remember writing, I think I wrote a production of Aladdin at one point. And then when it got to choosing your GCSE, this is quite old. You still do. Okay. So when you got down to picking your GCSE, you couldn't do drama. So the next best thing was music. So I was like, fine, I'll just do music. And they were like, well, what's your instrument? At this point, I'd never picked up an instrument. I didn't know what it was. I was like, they're like, right, you have to sing. And I was like, oh, never sang before. So became a singer.
Just like
a singer. I had to sing for the cause. But this might be a spoiler for some of your viewers / listeners. I do have two balls, and they hadn't dropped by that point. So at this point, I was singing very like high opera stuff. And then when it came to my GCSE music exam, my voice broke, my voice dropped, and yes, it was like that. I passed.
Yeah. And so how did drag get introduced then? How did you first fall in love with drag?
I guess then drag kind of got introduced when I got into college. We used to have like a big costume dressing up area. It was that kind of thing of like, oh, there's a dress there. Maybe I'll put a little dress on. Didn't do drag properly, obviously. I think drag then became a thing when I left college, moved out at like 18, started going out to the bars and clubs where we're now. And then started seeing the drag queens on the scene. And I was like, I could just do that.
What made you want to have a go then doing it yourself, being on stage as Jolene Dover?
Just being a big fat show up, I suppose. Yeah, being a show up. I think when you're young is when you're like really fearless. You're a bit obnoxious. And I think I was a bit obnoxious like when I was young. Not that. So yeah, I was just like, I could do that. Give me a mic, give me a wig. I was so shy. High school. I was so dog shy, but I had aspirations. So yeah, that's how I got into it.
And how did the name come into then, Jolene Dover?
The name was given to me by another drag queen who is no longer doing drag. She's still with us, just about, Aunt Dazzle. I had a different name. I'm not going to be on the podcast, but you can find it out. If you know, you know. And she said that name is really shit. You can't be called that. She was like, why don't you put a pun on your actual name and just call yourself Jolene Dover? So I was like, fine, I'll call myself Jolene Dover. Here we are today.
Obviously, I've known you for many years, and it took me an embarrassing long amount of time to realise it's a pun.
Yeah.
I just thought it was Jolene and last name Dover.
I get that from friends now, even today. Like, and like, I just got your name. You've known me since I was 6.
So, jumping forward a few years, obviously, there's lots of shows and performances there, but one of the most notable things is you've done your own music video for Hollywood.
So, I'm actually in 2 music videos. Your research is terrible. The first one was during lockdown.
Okay.
In my house. Yeah, I did a music video for my hit single Hollywood. You are correct.
So where did that idea come from? How did that start?
The song or the music video?
Well, we'll start with the song, then we'll go on to the music video.
Well, I guess on a base service level, the song was initially about auditioning for Drag Race and getting on. And so the song is kind of like, maybe I'm not cut out for this, but I'm also cut out for other things.
Yeah.
But I mean, the song is the song. It could be about love. It could be about Hollywood. It could be about anyone.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. And
obviously, interpret it how you want.
Oh, amazing. So we talked about how the song came about. What music? video together like?
Again, quite basic. I was like, but I just want like these like Hollywood, like Marilyn Monroe thing and the Audrey Hepburn figure. I just kind of wanted like me like in a theatre TV setting, just being like quite moody and then like dressing up as these things that I'm not really, and like that whole idea of I'm not this, but I can be this.
Yeah,
so things that makes sense. Yeah.
And so, how did it sort of come together then? So you had your song, and how did actually put it to film come to be?
It cost quite a lot of money because the studio is really expensive. I got my own money, but then I just got my friends together. We filmed it on an iPhone. Yeah, just nice to like cobble all these like different elements together. So I mean, like when you really watch it, great. But I am very proud of it because we did it all ourselves. That's what drag is. Like you do everything yourself. Like do your wigs, do your hair, do your makeup.
Yeah, that's
Do your costumes sometimes.
yeah, self-built.
Yeah, you can't go do it all really. So I wrote the theme tune, sang the theme tune, filmed the goddamn video. Go watch it. Give me my 0.3 pounds.
So then, obviously, last year I got a wonderful voice memo from you and Nikki Knockers. I'm asking to be a guest judge.
I was wondering where this is going.
Not again. For Johnny Drag Race.
Yeah.
So obviously, I joined quite late in the journey of that competition.
Yeah.
But where did that come from? How did that start?
Johnny's Drag Race started, oh god, years ago now. We first did it over in Pulse, across the road from where we are now. And yeah, I think it was just, I think it was more just like to give Wednesdays a bit of a fresh new thing. Like we'd always had drag competitions like Drag Idol. Yeah, it was my night and it was like, what can you do on this night to like give it a fresh new take? So I was like, let's do a competition. We kind of based it on another competition that I'm sure you might know. And yeah, it was just kind of a chance to give like new up and coming talent the stage really. And I mean, I think was our first one of Polly, or was she season 2? I forget what the seasons are. But I think most notably Polyamorous one, and she's obviously gone on she's incredible. So yeah, from there it was just like I think we tried to do it every year, and then we took a bit of a hiatus.
Yes.
It was like, when's it going to come back? And I was like, oh, I don't know. It's really stressful because I mean we've had some like really amazing talent, but with drag comes drama. So we've had a few seasons where there's been a bit of drama, which I just really can't be honest with. To be honest, there's never had much about that. So I think we took a bit of a hiatus, and then we came back, and yeah, it's like the time that we've had like Dixie Norma entered. Yeah, again, Polyamorous. There's just been loads of like
Knockers as well.
Nicki yeah, just really good. And then most recently, then I think just out of the top of my head, like Matt Hazard, who I said before, like during that season, I was like, their kind of drag wouldn't be drag that I'd normally go watch. Or I'd be not interested. It's just my drag. And then to get to have like 5-6 weeks of showcasing it, and I was like, oh. And Matt has a plan.
Yes,
like I just think they're really incredible. They not the show, but they do some incredible stuff as well. So yeah, it's just been for me, it's always a platform for new talent, and what you do with that afterwards is kind of your.
Yeah, so you've obviously mentioned that you obviously host and kind of help organise. What is it like hosting a competition for new and emerging artists?
It's good. It's really exciting. Well, I suppose I'm like host/judge. I hate that word judging. I try and give constructive criticism. Not that like I'm in a position to really decide what's good and what's not. Yeah, it's good. I just get to like bring them on, sit in that little chair, and just like watch them do their thing. So, I like it.
Why do you think it's so important to have competitions like this? Why do you think there's a need for Johnny's Drag Race or other competitions?
Again, just to showcase talent, then, because you just never know who's in the audience. You never know who's in fucking shows. We never know who's in. Like, oh, I like them. I'll give them a follow. That's like a new person that you've shown talent to. So yeah, I think it's just that.
Well, yeah, last season we had Marmalade in the audience for quite a few weeks.
We did.
And she was obsessed with Marmalade.
And that's Jenny's favorite, so isn't that? And she may be coming back for this new season.
So, for people who weren't here last year or any of the other years, what can people expect from the competition and Jolene's Drag Race?
They can expect twists and turns. They can expect some really good challenges. I kind of put together myself. I mean, not it's not me, it's obviously the contestants that do it. You can expect snatching, which is the most exciting week, I think. Some really good runways. Yeah, I think you just expect like a really good week on of talent.
And you never know what to expect with these sort of competitions. You might think the person who is more suited to a certain week is going to excel and don't. Equally, the vice versa, and just there is no way to expect what's going to happen.
That's the thing. We've had some contestants do so well the week before, then the following week they've gone home. It's just like, yeah, it's anyone's game, I think.
So why have people entered? Why do people want to be a part of Germany's Drag Race?
I have no idea. I think that's to ask them. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I keep repeating myself, but I think it's just that stage to show off your talent. And again, I do like to think that we're not that cutthroat. It's not like you're out this week. I think we do like nurture it. We do give them that time and that space to bring their talent every week and to show us. And every challenge is like it could be a sewing challenge or an acting challenge. You know, not everyone's good at one thing. So I think we do
as well.
I think we give people, you know, a good amount of time to show us what they need to deal with it. And then I kind of want to I've obviously met them all, but I kind of want to watch it from like a naked eye and not have too much involvement in the behind the scenes.
Yeah, knowing what they were like before.
Yeah. We've got a few returning contestants. Which is exciting.
Yes. This year is slightly different in the competition in that you've announced that no one is going home week by week.
Yeah, so we are going to send people home eventually, but there will be the first few weeks where it'll be lip sync for the win.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, we want to give people a good few weeks. Like I do kind of hate the competitions where first week someone goes.
Yes.
Like, you know, people are allowed to have bad weeks. It is nerve-wracking. So yeah, we're going to do a good few weeks of lip sync for the win, and then obviously we'll have to start letting people go home and really seeing who is the best in the competition.
And I'll say from last year, each week, as we said, is unexpected, but the final was something incredible. The performers in their purest form doing what they do best.
It was an exciting final, wasn't it? I think it'll be an exciting final this year as well.
Obviously, you have no idea who's going to be in there, but just from the talent alone that's been announced, it's going to be one hell of a competition, especially.
I'm excited.
So we are coming to the end of my question.
I was so sure. Got more questions.
Where can people stick with you, firstly?
You can see me at Kings every week. You can follow me on social media at Jolene Dover, mostly Instagram. I know like all the kids use TikTok. I tried to get in on TikTok. It's hard. Nowadays, content it's hard. I forgot to say like one was not. Does anyone still use Facebook? I don't know.
There's a little bit.
Mainly Instagram.
And where can people stick with competition? Where can they find what's going on week by week or what's happening the week after?
That'll be Instagram as well. Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, we're going to try and do a lot of like Insta stuff. But mainly come out to the bar and support your queer venues and B, the contestants. It's going to be a couple
and it's free entry as well.
Free entry. I think there's drink deals on. Come and support them. It's going to be a good competition.
So my final question is, what advice do you have for this batch of performers going into the competition this year?
Don't do it. Do it. Just be yourself, really. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Again, like I think we want to nurture people. Take the advice on board from the judges. But yeah, mainly just have fun. Bring charisma, uniqueness, and then we'll not say the rest. Right. Yeah.
That's another thing. It took me ages to realise what it was. So I started by saying that I had to say, thank you so much for taking the time out.
Thanks for having me, Rhys. It's been a long time coming.
It has been a long time coming.
He begged me for years. I said no. And then he signed a check. I said, baby, I'll be
I'll put the link to the comments of those people trying down and click away. Thank you so much. And obviously, get to Kings every week before drums.
Every Wednesday from 9 p.m. doing Drag Race. Be there.